100 years as a brand that brings us quality and durability. And quite frankly, I think we all remember the commercials. When I was a kid, the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, it can do what? I mean, that really speaks to the strength of the brand and the knives themselves. This is a set of 4 paring knives. Now, we all need a great set of knives in the kitchen. How about the ones that do those everyday jobs? And now that we're about to get into spring and we're gonna have fresh fruits and veggies back at our fingertips with abundance, we're gonna need this set immediately. Now, this is the set of 4 paring knives, but they come in 2 gift boxes. So if you wanna keep a set of 2, gift a set of 2, no wrong way to do it, but they're a clearance price of $31.60. That means each blade is $7.90. Just wanted to shout that out before we got started with Jeremy Parker. Now, we have 5 easy payments of $6.32 if you do need to pick up more than 1 set today. Chef Jeremy Parker is our friend that we refer to on occasion as our sharp edge expert, and perfectly timed for our Ginsu presentation because, Jeremy, I think you have a very special Ginsu story, do you not?
I do. You know, I think part of the reason I'm on QVC is because of Ginsu, because when I first started cooking, I was 15 years old. I was at the county fair. I was chopping onions and peppers. That's how I got into chefing. And then I got a job working inside for a friend of the family who had a booth selling Ginsu knives. And it was like, kid, you're good with a knife. And I started demonstrating, and that's how I fell into this.
Super
So
cool.
anyway, funny, Ginsu, so I have, a special place in my heart for Ginsu. So these are great workhorse knives. Now, if you ever have to do a job and you don't want to ruin your other cutlery, use a Ginsu. Okay, this is your workhorse knife. Now, these are 4 of the same. So these are paring knives. They are serrated on both sides. Let me get a dry one. So what that means is that this is sharpened on both sides. See this? If I flip it over, and by the way, if you look closely, it's the only knife I will ever say this. It is dishwasher safe. Can you see that
wild.
there? It
yeah,
is.
that's wild.
Okay, dishwasher safe. You can put this in your dishwasher. It's sharpened on that side and on that side. Why is that important? Because it cuts perfectly straight, okay? It doesn't go to the side. It's not a right-handed knife. It's not a left-handed knife. It gives you perfectly straight cuts. And also you can sharpen this knife if you need to. But of course, Ginsu, you really don't have to sharpen these knives. They're really made just to last you. I mean, as a workhorse, use them for your wet bar. Any fishermen, put them in your tackle box. But let me just go through.
Hey, Jeremy, do you by any chance have all 3 of the color choices with you?
I do. Okay.
Let's take a look with Jeremy.
Okay, so here we have, you're gonna get the set of 4 in this awesome gift box if you wanted to give someone a gift. So they come in the gray.
There's only 600 in the gray.
Okay, they come in the red handle.
Ooh, those are cute.
And then over here in your standard black handle. And they are triple riveted and full tang knives also. Okay.
Okay,
now,
thank you for that. You know, I was reading through the reviews too, Jeremy, as you continue. Folks said things like they're super sharp. This is the knife that I use most often. And another reviewer said, I just use them for everything. Like, I know they're paring knives, but I just use them for everything. And I thought, we would get along in the kitchen because I usually do the same thing. I gravitate to one knife and just stick with it.
Yeah. And this is that workhorse of a knife. And you know, you get 4 of them. So if you ever have a knife that you want to cut down boxes with, open up a package, again, don't use your expensive German knives or something. We all have them. This is the workhorse knife, okay? So like here, I have cardboard box. I can cut right through that. You see, if you have cooking twine, use this to cut that cooking twine like I have here. It goes right through there. Even something like rope. We were just saying earlier, I don't know if you got to cut yourself away from a buoy on your boat. I don't know. I don't know what you have to do rope, but it'll cut through that thick braided rope. And you know what? It wouldn't be Ginsu, Mary D, if we didn't cut the can, okay?
Gotta cut the can.
Gotta cut the can. Why would you have to cut a can? I don't know. Actually, a friend of mine who's a painter uses half cans for his painting brushes.
Okay.
But and again, you'll probably never have to cut a can. But not only will it cut that can, because that is Ginsu strong, I could take the same knife, and again, one stroke through. It's a great little paring knife. You want a serrated knife when you're cutting Roma tomatoes, or any tomato, really. And yeah, and again, it cuts perfectly straight, so you have control. So I can just go straight through this cucumber, and then turn it this way, and just draw that through. And what an easy way to chop up cucumbers. Let me see that. Just like so. Isn't that great?
That went quickly, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you
There you
know,
go.
I am laughing because in our chat right now, Jeremy, Tim just said, can I get a set of aluminum cans to come with this set of knives? Which I think, this is why I love our Facebook chatters, by the way. But you know what? I look at this and I think this really makes a lot of sense. And Bobby is saying, I have a great knife set, but I also use my paring knives for almost everything. And I think too, you know, now that it's just me and Mr. D at home, I kind of just, the smaller the meal, I just kind of grab for a smaller knife. I don't know why that is, but I like that you can get all the way down into that pepper and then get all the seeds out and all the ribs out easily with the paring knife. And that's not something that all paring knives can do.
Yeah, right. And this is a heavy duty. I mean, it's a strong workhorse of a knife. So use these knives. And again, don't treat it like your other knife. Put this in the dishwasher. It's hardened and tempered, so it's not going to rust. It's not going to go dull if you put it in your dishwasher. They made it just user friendly. So what a great knife. And I mean, so again, if you like to do that, where you throw your knife into the cutting board, it's not going to ruin it. It's not going to bend that tip. And can I show you a little trick that I love to do with the paring
love
knife?
it when you show us tricks.
Okay, ginger. One of those things you want to use. I take the back of the knife here, okay? And the easy way to peel ginger is use the back. Why do I use the back? Because if you slip and get your finger, it won't cut you, okay? So you could just scrape off that skin. If I used a peeler, it kind of gets caught up in there. So I just scrape off a little bit there. And then you could take the other side now and slice. And of course, I can get slices if you're making ginger tea. You could just steep those slices there. Or from here, I can cut this down even smaller if you like. So again, that's why you want a good paring knife. It's just really easy to cut up. Yeah, I can go this way with it too. Go nice and fine with that. So
well,
nice
and
little pieces of
Chef Jeremy, I've
ginger.
got to say too, while you're mincing some ginger, no better time.
Yeah.
You know, we have had In the Kitchen with Mary on the air here on QVC2 for 6 years this week, and I have to say, you are a customer favorite, my friend. And so thank you for always bringing the joy, always bringing the fun, always bringing the expertise to the show. Because, you know, I posted on Facebook and Instagram that it takes a crew to put the show together. And I asked folks to jump on my Facebook page and share shout outs with the crew. You are definitely part of our crew. So thank you, thank you, thank you for always just bringing it on Saturday. We sure do appreciate you.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thanks,
I
man.
mean it.
I love being here with you every week too. It doesn't feel like work, right, when you're having fun.
We talk about that all the time. It's so true. Yeah. You know what? You can still order the Ginsus. They do come in black, red, and that beautiful gray. All of them, you're getting 4 in those 2 gift boxes, and they're on 5 easy payments of $6.32. Chef Jeremy, I will see you back in just a little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, my friend. He's going to come back